Iheanacho, like a spider, Durant-like moves, gets to the high blocks and backs it for Max Manjos. Both of these teams getting a lot of different players involved. That kind of shows you don't get this far without being a little well-rounded.
Yeah, this is what Prep wants to do, Aiden. Slow the game down. 2 missed layups early. You're seeing some early nerves on both teams.
Here come the Eagles. Kick to the corner. Past the hands of Luke Riley and out of bounds. Riley can get hot. He hit 4 consecutive three-pointers in the first half of their victory on Monday. We could talk more about that. We talked about the Jesuits' victory. East Catholic almost blew a pretty large lead in the second half against Wilbur Cross, but they were able to hang on late. Their first half offense was really what carried him, so watch for them to try and take some early shots, maybe try to shoot Prep out of this thing early. They get it to the low blocks. It's Griffin Harding who steps out for Petrofessa. 14 points and 9 rebounds for him in the SCC semifinal in this building against Daniel Hand. And our first foul of the night, Iheanacho is hacked on the low blocks.
Yeah, great drive by Michael, forcing the issue early, Aiden. If he can show that he can handle the ball, handle the pressure, he will ease up the defensive pressure he's going to see.
Almost 2 minutes to start the game without a stoppage. Manjos, the point guard. They have a lot of guard-like players here, and that's mostly to Prep's advantage, but when you get a larger team, kind of have to switch it up a little bit. Too strong from Harding. They're 0 for 2 to start.
Prep has an interesting dynamic, right? They're almost all guards with Griffin playing the big man, but he really operates like a guard as well. You know, the thing with Prep is these are tough kids, Aiden, so they're going to battle you.
6-minute mark in the opening quarter of this semifinal, and we still have not seen a point. 2 minutes back and forth, no stop, well, 1 stoppage, no baskets. Carried by Jones, right to the corner, a baseline drive. Luke Riley, his pass went past everybody and out of bounds for a turnover.
Yeah, good defensive pressure. Forced them baseline, collapsed on them, make him make a tough pass. So far, 2 really unforced errors by East Catholic early on. Again, this is a great crowd here. You can hear how loud it is, right? So that's going to take some adjusting. These kids are going to be nervous early.
Skipping into the lane, too strong from Scholl, but they got it back, put it home, and the Jesuits strike first with 5:20 to play in the opening half.
Yeah, what I like though, Aiden, is you've seen 2 great drives by Scholl early in this game. I've said it all year long. I think he is their most complete player.
3 right near us, drained. Off the hands of Leandre Sanchez, had 9 on Monday and has 3 to start their scoring day.
Yeah, I don't think Prep had in the scouting report that he's going to knock down 3s.
Scholl, Petrofessa to the paint and blocked. Numbers for the Eagles. Riley tees up a 3. They hit their first 2 from beyond the arc, and it's a 4-point East Catholic lead.
You can see how East Catholic wants to play, Aiden. Get up and down, get early shots in transition, force tempo. Here Prep is going to grind out their offense, work the ball around, pass it 5-10 times before taking a shot. Much different philosophies right now that you're seeing being played out.
Stolen away. First real Jesuit turnover ends with a basket and a timeout. 4:06 to play and an East Catholic lead, 8-2. Aiden Blank, Scott Torello, great to be with you from the Floyd Little Athletic Center in New Haven. A trip to the championship is on the line. If it's the Jesuits, they'll be there for the first time since 2015. East Catholic has been there 13 times. Not as many in Double L, but 13 times in their program's history. They've won 6.
Yeah, I mean, the success Coach Riley has had is just incredible.
And he's had big names coming through. Specifically, you'll remember Hurley a couple of years ago. Into the paint. The reverse. Drops for Scholl.
Another great drive, Aiden. That time I love it. Went to the other side of the rim. Used the rim as almost, a way to block off Jones from blocking the shot. Beautiful finish.
Handoff. Fowler's stop. Backs it out for Riley. The 6'2 junior. They go down low. Missed it. The rebound pulled by Pietrafesa. The outlet. Scholl. High off the glass, the putback around and in. Leparati makes it back to single digits.
He's just been hanging around the basket all game. 8 big points for him early.
2:39 left. There was a Jesuit foul underneath the basket. That's where they're getting called for the fouls. The fouls are coming in transition when they can't really set themselves up.
Yeah, you got to get back against this team. They want to run.
2:39 left in the opening half. You only wish they had played the other game here tonight as well. You get the doubleheader, but
that would have been fun.
That other game, I believe, up at New Britain, and we can get you a score update a little later on. The rebound pulled by Harding.
Yeah, great battle underneath by Harding, Nate.
He's 6'5", not the biggest big man you'll see, but he is as aggressive as any center in this state.
That's all effort right there.
The drive from Leparati. Gives to Manjos. Does he have the green light here? He gets fouled. He'll head back to the line. His only points have come at the line tonight.
The second one on Riley. They're calling it on the floor, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I had originally assumed, that it was a shooting foul, but
you see Papali kind of complaining. It definitely looked like he was attacking the rim when the foul was called.
Well, the Jesuit offense has excelled most in transition. There's the quick trigger three, and Manjos has made it a 6-point game with about 2 minutes left. It's not impossible. They get a lead going to break.
Aiden, that was a beautiful out-of-bounds play. A delayed flare by Manjos to the corner.
Another Jesuit foul. That is their fourth, with the Eagles picking up 5. They're going to call that on Jack Michelle, his first, with 1:57 left. Harding got a hand in there. Griffin Harding. Strong off the rack.
This is where you got to get back, Aiden. You missed the layup. Now look how quickly East Catholic's down the floor.
The spot-up jumper, right hits back iron. Jesuits get a second chance on that possession. They can narrow it to a 1-score game.
Yeah, Aiden, that's where you give Griffin all the credit, right? Missed the layup down this end. Was the guy who got the rebound all the way down the other end on a fast break.
Jumper short from Leparati with inside 1.5 minutes to play in the opening half of this ball game. They back it out right in the lane, steps through, missed it again. Jesuits want to speed it up underneath, turn around and banked off the glass. Leparati with 2 humongous shots at the end of the first half. It's a 4-point game as we hit the 60-second mark.
Aiden, since he has come into the game, he has been a difference maker. 10 points in the half. I mean, what an amazing sub he's been for this team.
The sea of red starting to get to the blue and black. And that's why they want to slow it down, maybe take one shot. Still no shot clock in Connecticut high school basketball, so they can do that. And they may want to do that.
Aiden, we just talked about it. What a run they've been on since the timeout. This is huge.
Wright had 13 on Monday night. He's only got 2 right now. Is he the one to take the shot with 17 ticks left?
And listen, East Catholic had 20 after the first period. They only have 4 points so far in the second.
Still haven't found it. Ripping the court, Jones. He'll head to the free throw line.
Aiden, you hate following the jump shooter. That's just rule number 1. in basketball. Listen, great effort by Scholl. You just hate to see that foul.
And that may cost him, depending on how successful Jones is at the line. He rips down the first. At 15 of 25 in the first half on Monday. Also had 17 rebounds. As you can tell, he's pretty tall and lanky.
Yeah, Jones, I mean, this kid's only a junior, Aiden. So he's still got a lot of filling out to do.
Yeah, you had to double check the roster to make sure that was right.
Yeah.
Well, his silence so far in the first half has been a big part of the Jesuits' success. He dropped 15 in the first half Monday for a total of 25. It's only a 4 so far, 2 of which just happened. Out, they tried to get a shot off at the horn. It's not going to fall, and they will not put time back on the clock. So all in all, the first quarter goes to the Eagles indefinitely, but the Jesuits probably won the second, and I would say the first half is more or less a draw.
Yeah, down 6 after the kind of the blitz they took in that first period. Prep has got to be thrilled. I mean, they have to be excited running into that locker room right now. I mean, that was a huge finish to the half. We talked about them trying to get within 10. They're only down 6 right now. I mean, there's a long way to go. East Catholic only scored 6 points in that second quarter. Prep is right where they want to be.
We got 16 minutes, maybe if we're lucky a little bit more to play in this Division I semifinal. We'll step aside. It's East Catholic 27 and Fairfield Prep 20. This is the CIAC Boys Basketball Semifinal on the NFHS Network.